everybody, this is LoganFive, and welcome back to part 7 of my Civilization 6 Gathering Storm stream series, playing as Molly here. So, if you didn't see the last stream, that would be part 6. A lot of bad things happened, basically. We were invaded by the Ottomans, and then in our haste to make more military units, we weren't able to, we had issues with Dark Ages, and then we're in a Dark Age right now, I believe. Yes, Dark Age. Now we're going to need, we have 119 era score. We need 129 to get into a normal age. So we'll try to get that. Let's build that. Actually, anything to increase housing, that will increase housing slightly. Do that. Research alliance. Could you do a military alliance? No. Okay. Oh, you could do it with just the gold. Okay, that sounds good then. Pachacuti. Actually, we probably should have gotten a cultural alliance, but whatever. Okay, so that city's not going to be ours, I guess. So just move those troops out of there. Move some units down that way. Now what's really annoying is this city, which, I don't know, I don't want it to fall into Ottoman hands, but that's really the only place it could go if it revolts. Which will be quite annoying because then they'll be able to, they'll have a place on the other side of the mountains, on our side of this river here, or that river actually, that they could strike us at, but I guess that'll just have to be like that. We need to not be making more military units, probably. Build some defensive structures instead. I hope that Gen doesn't fall after that, because it very well might if this falls out of our control. What's even worse is, like, isolation, I think, usually helps with Dark Ages, so that would be optimal to kind of do, but, that's, like, Molly is definitely not the best civ for that in any way, because they have, they rely on trade and gold acquiration, I guess, which you can't, that's what all the things are built on, like international trade routes, gain more gold for every flat desert tile in the origin city, receive +1 trade capacity every time you enter a golden age. So yeah, it's definitely built off of trading, and we wouldn't be able to do that very well. Okay, so that's gonna revolt now. I should have taken this guy out of here, actually. Why did I not do that? That's a big eruption. Population lost 1. I hope that's in that city instead of our city. And there it is. And it has huge military already. I could attack it again, but there's hardly any point now. It's going to rebel against being a free city in 10 turns. I'm gonna bring this down here. Buenos Aires is the city-state we want. Did we just get it? I think so. Yeah. Too bad there aren't any city-states near Ottoman territory. Because then we could have used that to our advantage. Anyway, that pike and shot can just stay in Wallata. It's gonna rebel in 5 turns. Here we should probably build some walls. Let's see. Where? I think we can go in here, do Empire. Which, do we have any, defensive districts? What are they called? Encampments. Could have swore we had at least 1. Should have been, but it's been a while since I've played, so I definitely might not. Guess not. Anywhere, at least I'm not seeing one. Perhaps we should build one in Gen somewhere. Also, now that I realize it, I thought that this was a place that you could go through a little, but no. They can only go through on this side, which they definitely have the possibility to do. They own that area. Okay, so tech tree, where are we? I think I'm gonna go for steam power. Let's build railroads, which will be quite good. I think that's coal and iron, and we have those. We're accumulating 0 per turn, though. How's that? Not Phoenicia. Reports, resources. Let's see, coal. Where's coal? Pearls, tobacco, cotton, niter, iron, horses, silk, stone, sheep, coal. Gameplay bonuses 70. Okay, so I don't know how I got coal then. Is there no coal on the map anywhere here? Strategic resource. All the stuff, well, there is that. We need to get a builder out there then. Maybe buy one. I wonder if there's any space for colonies. Doesn't really look like it. If you look here on the world map, it doesn't look like there's a lot of unclaimed land. It looks like there's some down there. Could we settle there? Probably not. Oh, Ruatoria is gonna fall to those guys, but in the meantime they're going to probably be attacking us. Better move some stuff into the area then. Maybe bombard as well. And cavalry there. It can form a core. Great. It's gonna fall to the Ottomans. I thought it was. Looks like they're sending stuff in though. Also gonna buy a trader here. And build an encampment somewhere there. Looks good. That's working on a naval unit that we can't really build anytime soon. Any other naval units? No. Okay. Perhaps build an industrial zone to get things done faster. You should probably focus on luxury resources here with this builder. There's some silk there. Do we have any silk? Not there. Yes, we do have silk. I don't think we have pearls though, because we don't have much of a coastline. We only have 2 cities on the coast, and those are really the only ones that have water access at all anywhere near it. That's also not going to get done, so let's build a workshop. No, I'm not going to give you anything militaristic. Like I said, I want everyone to be friends, and they're kind of against that policy. Oh, they're attacking us. Great. He can get a promotion though. So he can heal some. Amphibious is like a good thing to go for. That looks to be better. Which will be the best for production? Niani. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're equal actually. So Gao is probably the better choice. We have mobilization now, and does that mean armies, right? Yes, that's gonna be good. Quite good indeed. Can this become an army? Oh no, those are too poor. This and something could become an army though. This needs an area to go to. Is there anyone assigned in Konya? No, just Gao and Karinya. Okay. Looks like we can keep Konya if we do that, so that's a good idea. Don't know why I didn't think of that beforehand. Let's see. Let's go for natural history. What is going to boost our diplomatic game? Probably these governments right here. Yeah. So let's go for ideology. That'll take a while, but, well, so be it. Salt, what do you want? Sure, I'll give you salt. Can we be friends? Alliance. Sure, Research Alliance. Sounds wonderful, indeed. First Army. Crossbowmen. Is that the first army in the world? Forces over First Army. Huh. No. Are there any people ahead in civics? Yes, quite a bit. Including Suleiman and Kupe. Who's the farthest along technologically? Hungary and Canada. And then there's Eleanor of Aquitaine. Looks like most everyone on this continent are about the same in terms of technological developments. Now I think I'm going to go over here and improve those pearls. So that's another luxury resource we can have to hopefully boost some loyalty in our cities. Kinda wish I could get this city. I feel like well, they have their capital, so, and yeah, so that's pushing on that city as well. Ooh. Cavalry move fast. Let's take that builder. Yes, and it's a new builder. That was a good choice, I'd say. Switch those around. That'll make more sense. Here, they've completed a coal power plant. How about a stock exchange? And you can have a stock exchange, and then we can just buy tons of stuff. Like it looks like we have the ability to buy tons of stuff. So, let's buy a builder in Gao, and then probably buy another builder in Gao. Do we currently have, we have a cultural alliance with Phoenicia. We should probably get a cultural alliance with the Inca next, whenever we can. When will our current alliance with them run out? Can we see that? Hope it doesn't increase, because I'd like to change that alliance a little bit. Let's buy another builder, and let's also buy anything that will improve housing? No. Perhaps after the medieval walls we could build a factory and then a neighborhood right there. And quickly out of there before they can retaliate for the builder. Now, I wonder why they're sending some weird builder-oriented units into our space. Because, oh right, there's these cities. Yeah, that makes sense. And they seem to be moving up this way. And then this way over here to the Incan homeland. Oh, that's Canadian? Huh. And it looks like it's going to stay Canadian for a while. Interesting. They must have, like, come over here and taken that out. Like, if it was a free city. I feel like we can leave the forests the same, but I think that we should develop a lot of this good farmland. Well, is done with the encampment. Let's have them build a barracks. Yes, we are your friend. Okay, so that alliance is expired, and hopefully our alliance with... I don't know where I got that oil, but I'm not gonna give it to you. Definitely not. How am I getting oil? I'm getting oil from bonus sources. Like, what kind of bonus sources? Where is the oil? 0 results. Do we not know where oil is yet? No oil. Huh. Yeah, I must not. Yeah, we won't know where it is until refining. How come we're getting oil? I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just confusion. Looks like they're attacking that city, even though they definitely don't need to. Oh no, my fears have been confirmed. Jen is going to fall. I hope Phoenicia can get that, though. But they might not want to. Where to send this guy? Should probably develop. It looks like we're going with a lot of industrial zones down here, so we should probably increase the production in these areas in the south. So that looks to be our major manufacturing zone at the moment. And we've got industrial zones all over, but, well, I mean, there's a cluster of industrial zones here. Okay, so there's more luxury resources. It's not going to be enough to stop them from rebelling. Unless, perhaps we send Magnus, I don't know, send Magnus to Jen. What will that do? Only to -2. I think we could then solve the problem by putting a unit in there. Maybe. Hopefully. Is our alliance run out with Pachkuti yet? Doesn't look like it. Colonialism is bad, but we're doing colonialism so that we can do natural history, which doesn't make sense, but apparently that's how you progress in civics. Now that is a lot of rice right there. Are there any other luxury resources that we do not yet have that we could have? Doesn't really look like it. We probably should have expanded more aggressively. in the beginning. Build a campus. That's a pretty good campus, but it will let us not get some of the yields from that volcano. That'll probably be better there. "37 turns. Joint war against Eleanor of Aquitaine." I feel like, well, I don't think, yeah, this Eleanor of Aquitaine isn't of England, but it's of France. So they might not have a huge navy, but it looks like they have a few coastal cities. So I don't know. If only we could see, like, in here, domination victory. It looks like the Inca has the biggest army. We have a bigger military than them, but they could come down here and kind of wreck my industrial center, because I just said that the south is the industrial center. I don't know. Gotta be careful. It doesn't look like there's any enemy units up there. Yes, we would like to be friends. Which city does that belong to? Jen. Could it be not belonging to Jen? Let's see. No. Apparently not. So that is the line that we'll have, that our borders will go to if we lose Jen. Hope I'm saying that correctly. It doesn't seem like something that'd be, like, mispronounced often. But it could be. Hungary wants us to give them cotton, and in return, they'll give us money. Okay, fine by me. We've got quite a bit of cotton up here. I mean, just like 2 bits of it, but we're rapidly getting more out there. World Congress excluded me again. There's a gradient dust storm. That's alarming. Military emergency against Pachacuti. It's only 3-2. So I wonder, that's probably just one person. Oh, Canada's at war with them then. They might lose this city. Doesn't look like it's too well defended. Just got a cavalry army and a pike and shot, and then a bunch of inquisitors. Like a bunch of inquisitors. Nobody have Catholicism. Because nobody expects the Canadian Inquisition, apparently. I mean, like, we've got more cotton down here, but it doesn't look like it's fertile. Where is the dust storm moving? Please don't be north. The east. Well, the east is Druitoria, so good, probably. I mean, this is what they get for not joining me. Cultural Alliance. No. It's probably going to be a problem for this city. Because I don't think it was 15 turns a little bit ago. Looks like that city became more Sikh. Which is good, I guess. It's the religion of our allies. And the enemy religion seems to be their target, so that's good. I'm gonna take just a short break for something. I'll be right back. And we're back. Just a very short break. Weird thing that happened. So yeah, back to the game. Let's see what's gonna happen next turn. We're not too far away from our target that we have to get to. Wait, why is it going that way? Alright, that is east. I'm an idiot. Darn it. Why did I think that east is west? And now it's going farther up that way. Good thing it didn't destroy that one, because that looks pretty good. Did destroy that mine, which isn't good. Doesn't look like it destroyed anything else around here unless it completely got rid of it. So not too much damage. We can just go over there and repair that now, in fact. We can build a harbor in Niani. That sounds like a good idea. We could build boats a lot faster then, I'd say. I don't know which city has the most production, but seems like worthy investment. I'm gonna put, will that interfere with our bonuses? Maybe. Also, I think I'm just gonna buy that tile to kind of cut them off from some desert. Not really cut them off, actually, just block the desert. Yeah, that rebellion's coming soon. I don't think I'm gonna be able to really deal with it. So I'm just gonna move them down there. And probably move Magnus out of reassign to strengthen Carinia, because I didn't know that that was falling. I mean, that's where he came from. So you would think that some problems would be happening. How much longer is this era? 18 turns to 38 turns. Okay, that'll be long enough for me to get another 3 of those points, I'd say. In 6 turns, actually 5 turns, steam power will be done and we can get railroads. So I think now that I've built those in there, can I build it yet? No, I think you need the armory to have the military engineers. Unless we haven't gotten the military engineers yet, but I think we have. Where are those? Here's where forts are unlocked. Okay, we definitely have them. We're in the industrial era and they came into use in the medieval era. Okay, hope it doesn't take too long. I don't know. If you would be master of the world, You must first be master of your people, and you show no signs of mastery in this matter. Oh, I thought he was gonna declare war on me again, and that was gonna be bad. Because my biggest city is on the front lines now. Is it in production though? 35 to 57. Oh, Niani is definitely better. But what about these places? 14, 39, 18. Okay, we need to bolster production in some of these cities. Especially up here. We need to probably focus on production up there and down here, which we already are doing. Okay. Might want to buy another builder then. Because why not? We can buy a bunch of builders actually. Let's buy a builder in almost every city, perhaps. Sounds like a good idea. Can't have too many builders. Because, like, you can't. Because they don't take money to maintain. I'm gonna get one up here too, but I'm gonna see how fast I can bring it down. Also, the oceans are mostly explored, so this galley can stop just kind of going around the Raic Ocean. And I said Raic Ocean as in like all the ocean ever, apparently. I don't know why it did that. So yeah, he can come down into Neoro. Go down there as quickly as possible. You build stuff up there. You also need to choose production. A lighthouse, perhaps. In here, we have a coal power plant here, yes? Yes. Okay, so that likely, it services there, and it services there, and it services there. So we need something for down here. So maybe get another coal power plant. We are getting a 7 per turn, but we're losing 4 per power already. How much does that take? Any amount of coal into power for cities. 1 coal is 4 power. So it depends on the demand. Hope the demand isn't that much. Because I don't even know if we can shut those things down. So that might be a really bad idea. In fact, is there anything better we can do though? No, actually repair outer defenses. It's useful to have outer defenses. Usually a good idea. Cultural alliance? No. Can we get a cultural alliance with you yet? No. Military alliance level 2 now. Wait, hold on. Isn't that bad for our relations with people they're at war with? Maybe. Might not have kicked into effect. Oh my god, Canada's got 2 cities. Who has a bigger military? The biggest military in the world is the Inca. And they're all the way down there, so that must be their entire military in one place. They're 200 score behind. I mean, a lot of their military is just here. But what does that level 2 mean? Units start with a free promotion. More production towards military units. Level 3. Maybe it's like not gonna ever have us declare war automatically on them. Perhaps. Just gonna build that there. Could you excuse me? There we go. Better. And probably not build one there. Might want to bring him over there. Get rid of these jungles that don't serve any importance in here. Because of they not being in the same city as Gao, which has that Chichen Itza, right? Yeah, Chichen Itza. Apparently we can't switch any tiles there. Here we need to choose a production. Perhaps a trader. We can send it over to Carinya because that'd be a better starting city because it's got desert tiles. That means +4 gold on all of our trade that we have. Look, it's the most useless Capic non ever. And it's right next to one of the most useful positions, for one at least. Because you can't go through there. Doesn't look like without one in there. That one's pretty useful. Especially because they're at war with people down here. Looks like they've pretty much wiped out the Maori. Doesn't look like they have very many military units left except this catapult. Yeah, they got a military strength of 60. Like 59, rather, to be precise. Wants you to give us cotton. You're gonna have to give us more stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. We're making 124 gold per turn. You'll have to like make a dent in that in order to trade. That Canadian city is actually fully loyal, but that one's gonna revolt soon. So unless Canada can secure maybe this city. Looks like are so many people. No, they're kind of friendly with those guys. Perhaps these guys. No, how did they get that? That's interesting. What's the best for, like, science, perhaps? Kingston. Yeah. Also, they have taken Carousel now, which is worrying. Also, we are going to not be in a dark age in the next age. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to a golden age then. We'll have to see. Montreal seems like a worthy investment as well. There's a lot of production to be had here. Looks there's a lot of forests and hills for lumber mills and mines. We should get a spy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Spy on our neighbors. With that, we can upgrade that to a caravel, which we shall. Also, we can probably in here. Well, first, that'll give us more housing. That lighthouse that we're building now, which is good. We can probably just buy a big military unit. Which is better, a frigate or a privateer? This one uses niter. Let's see. Melee strength 40, range strength 50. And then that's 45 and 55. Okay, so I think a frigate's a little better. You would think so because of niter it uses. I don't think, well, I mean, it might use, no, it doesn't look like it's using niter. Okay, so we're gonna build a few of those. We will build a navy. It will be beautiful. Oh no, Jen has revolted. Well, we knew that was gonna happen. I think I'm gonna just tear that down. Did we just cut down a forest? I think we just cut down a forest and got a boost for conservation. Have a neighborhood with breathtaking appeal. Funny how that worked out. We cut down a forest and then boom, conservation. Maybe people were like, maybe we shouldn't cut down forests. Ironclad. Yes, build an ironclad and then buy an ironclad. How much does an ironclad? Consumes a coal per turn. And we're accumulating 7 per turn. So I'm gonna buy another ironclad. Okay, so we're just gonna have 2. Or 3. We have 3 ironclads. Have we risen in terms of military? No, I don't think so. Unless we were behind Sweden before, but I don't think so. Holy. France has diplomatic victory points, and I'm last in the thing that I decided that I was going to do. That's not good. We're also probably gonna have them win a culture victory, but it looks like they're like halfway to a diplomatic victory. How did they do that? We need to place sanctions on them. No, we can't do that. There's no UN yet, and we couldn't do that even if we had a World Congress that could do UN things. I mean, like, you can limit other countries trading with them. Well, that's not good. Maybe we just go all militaristic and attack them. Maybe we use this navy and we use it to capture some of their cities, including our capital, which is conveniently placed on the coast. Huh, why is that? Oh, right. Probably because of Statue of Liberty. I was wondering why, is that a thing now? Like, the capital can't be taken down by loyalty? But then Avignon and Bordeaux as well. Yeah, that might be kind of a stretch though. I don't know how that happened. Like Paris being far away from that. How did we get there again? I don't know. Looks like we go into the Capignon, but there's no tunnel directly adjacent to the city. Whatever, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go to Kahia, which is Canadian. Which probably doesn't look good because Canada is a British colonial state, like, say, Australia or the United States. And, where are they? The Maori didn't like the British, and then the British annexed them, so that probably doesn't look the best. But hey, it's a video game. Why is there no? Oh, maybe that's because it's a quarry and not a mine. Yeah. In here, what shall we build? Let's build medieval walls to keep invading armies at bay. Same with this Renaissance wall. We're gonna build. Actually, we're gonna build an encampment. I'm gonna do it right there to prevent them from coming in from Alente Tambo, former Incan city. Hopefully, whenever the Inca are done destroying Maori, they'll turn their focus against the people who stole some of their cities. Like Wilkawaman, that was like one of their biggest cities. I mean, it's not now. Maybe it wasn't even one of their biggest cities back then. 21 population, that's a lot. Probably because of their terrace farms, yeah. And is that a pagoda in there? Yeah, pagodas give extra housing. Yeah, but that's like big, especially for this time period. You usually don't. I've only seen that once when I've been playing Civ. I mean, I've only had a city that big once. I mean, I haven't seen it before either. When I was playing, it was China on, and like in Gathering Storm, and yeah, it was actually a Scottish city that fell to me via loyalty. Haddington became my biggest city at 20, and it was like in the future era almost. My treasury is filling up quite nicely. Yes, it is. I need to spend it on things. Yes, it is very good that my treasury is filling up. Can you please stop talking about it? I might just attack their units for, like, for experience. Oh, he left. We've completed natural history, which means we have archaeologists and we can see antiquity sites, which are kind of annoying. There's one there. Doesn't look like there is any. There's that one. It can be annoying whenever they're in places that, well, are annoying, I'd say. Like that. That's kind of like not good, because it's on a floodplains and I can't get the full stuff from the floodplains. Ooh, looks like that is going to fall to the Phoenicians through loyalty. That's good to see. I hope that the Ottomans don't attack it and then get it for themselves. Might then break away from them in loyalty. Because it looks like that's well, I mean, it's kind of fair game. I mean, well, Carthage is skewing it. They've got a city with 5. They've both got a city with 5. Then the Ottomans have a city with 2 population, and Carthage has 9 population. So it looks balanced at first, but then it isn't. Also, I don't know if this is necessarily how it works, but if we create a core here, does that use less coal? How much coal are we using? Can we tell? If we go in here, it says we're consuming 2 coal for units. That must be the same. Gonna build another unit in here. Probably just a frigate. Gonna buy one rather. Why would you ever build things as Molly? They had so much money that they like kind of gave it away. Like Mansa Musa, richest person to ever live. He became rich off his country's, like, it was right between like areas with salt that wanted gold and areas with gold that needed salt. Like, you know, in the deserts, I think, well, not the deserts, like the jungles, they need um they needed salt for like preservation of stuff because it's really hot there. And they have lots of gold there, and then, like, yeah. So he became rich off that trade. Then he took the Hajj, the Muslim pilgrimage that everyone is expected to do at least once in their life, take a pilgrimage back to their holy city of Mecca. And, like, well, he wasn't gonna miss out on that, and so he went. And on his way, he just kind of gave people gifts. He's just like, here, take some money. I've got so much money, it doesn't even matter anymore. And then he gave away so much money that it crashed the economies of Egypt and stuff. Oh, World's Fair, I forgot that was going on. Oh no, Phoenicia gets a diplomatic victory point. And they get more diplomatic favor and civic boosts, so that's not good. I should have been pushing for that more, but I mean, well, we are in a dark age, so it's not expected that we're gonna win every competition. Surely not. Anyway, let's go in there. I think we've just about improved most of the production stuff up here. I mean, we've got like one forest down there, but I think we've improved a lot of stuff over here. What's left? I don't know. Gao. I don't really want to improve much of Gao because it's got, you know, it's got the rainforests that need to be protected that are being, like, Reina, the financer, like, has the best thing ever, I'd say. City receives 2+ gold from every unimproved feature. And then more appeal for cities near there, which is good. Also, I think I'm gonna get Liang. Can put that somewhere where the loyalty is low. Walasa? I think I'm gonna put in an Yoro so that her fisheries can exist. I'm gonna take this frigate down to Konya, and this frigate can just stay here. And this ironclad can stay here as well. Don't know what I'm gonna use that navy for, but I'm sure it can be used for something. If we ever end up at war with these guys, then it'd be a good idea. Get that. We're friendly with the Ottomans now. No, we're not accepting new residents at this time. Go away. We're unfortunately still in a military alliance with them. I don't really want to do that because they're at war with these people down here for no reason, and Canada. And Canada is my friend. Spies executing the chosen operation are better. The chosen operation is unavailable. Ooh, that's strong. Gains 2 diplomatic victory points. That's gonna be me. Could say that somebody loses 3 diplomatic victory points, which could be a good idea. But I think this time I'm gonna have myself get some. Chosen player generates more grievances. I would like people to get grievances against Eleanor of Aquitaine. And espionage of more people for breaching dams. Oh, and there's a competition. Sweden wishes to acknowledge the superb penmanship. We shall see who produces the best literature, generating great writer, artist, and musician points. I don't know if I'm gonna win that, but it can't hurt to let other people try. It's not gonna give them any diplomatic victory points, so good. It's not like I could have really stopped it from happening either. Everyone wants that. Oh no. Oh yes, 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 good. The other thing that I could have gone for, elected outcome B. Chosen player loses 3 diplomatic victory points, which is good. Other people are catching on to the fact that she's winning, and they don't want that. So Hungary is now winning. And now they're in 3rd place. I'm in 9th place, which definitely isn't good. Definitely not the best. I should build a fishery like right here. That'll be good. I'm just gonna buy that tile in preparation. Build a lumber mill there. Build a mine there. Don't know if we can even reach that mine, but gonna build it anyway. We're at 130 after out of 143 that we could be getting for that. Let's see. You want cotton and silk, and you'll leave me quite a bit of money for it. Yeah, that'll work. I said the thing that he says. Probably like, hey, you stole my lime. Yeah. We're at turn 332 out of 500 currently. So, yeah, we're like over halfway there. I'm gonna go to Kingston, or maybe Kahia. I don't know. This will by far get us the most gold, so I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna build a quarry there. I'm gonna build a mine there. And I'm gonna wonder what other things I can build elsewhere. Most of the city is out of the question, especially the rainforests. Those need to not be altered in any way. Could probably do with another builder in here, in fact. Also, here in Wallasa, we can get the military engineer now that we should have gotten before. Now, I think I'm going to connect Wallata to Karinia for that's gonna be a thing that will give us more arrow score. 10 turns left. Don't know if I'm gonna make it to like golden age, but at least anything will be better than a dark age. Are they still gonna fall? Yeah, 7 turns. Looks like Inga is kinda going for it. Doesn't look like anyone else is attacking it. Unless they got a ranged unit out here for some reason. Up here, let's build barracks. And here, Wait, where's the railroad? Didn't we complete the railroad technology? Yes. It can only be constructed by military engineers. Yeah. They have to go there. Oh, that is a railroad. Okay, I just thought that was a road. Yeah, I always get that mixed up whenever I'm building railroads. What do we want to spy on? I think we have, well, unless we can somehow get rid of their, like, their lead, or what's left of their lead in the diplomatic victory off, I think I'm going to go to Istanbul. And send you out there so that you're facing forward and all aesthetically pleasing. And I think it also, like, I think you get like less damage if, like, well, it's more damaging if you are attacked from behind, you know, like it would be in real life, even though you can definitely see them coming. Well, I mean, in the short term, they could know that they're somewhere in the area, but the units might not know that they're, like, there, per se. Yup, sounds good. Probably leave off in about half an hour or so. Canada has sunbathing is great at the new seaside resort outside Windsor. Okay, so that means that they've Windsor. It's a city here. Huh. Must be like another city in North America that's not very well named. Well, I mean, it's named after a place that is original and well named. Here, just build another spy. Nope, we're not gonna allow you to build an embassy in our capital. I don't know what that does, even, necessarily. I think that means that, like, if you establish an embassy in someone else's city, then that should make them like you more. But I don't know if there's any strategic implications of it. Probably not. I mean, it's kind of just a friend thing, like for business talks and stuff in the real world, but I don't know. I'm not gonna let them do it anyway. Perhaps we can just make an armada of ironclads, yes. This boat will be able to take on any other boat ever. Trademark. Also, this boat over here needs to come down here and probably be upgraded. We're losing coal now. Consuming 5 per turn. 1 for units, 4 for power. We're only accumulating 4 per turn now. What? I thought we had 7 per turn. Did we become... Are we no longer a suzerain of a particular city-state? Like Buenos Aires? Yes. Okay, good. That could have been bad. We need to focus more energy into keeping Buenos Aires on our side because they have coal, apparently. I didn't know that. Yeah, they have coal. Maybe we should just attack them and steal the coal, but that wouldn't be good for our overall reputation. I'd say people won't really like you if you just attack a neutral city-state. We should... Is there any... No, that'll destroy stuff. Neighborhood in... It is. Where do we want to build it? That's like the worst place for a neighborhood. Probably because it's surrounded by mines everywhere. Let's build it up here, away from the city. well, away from the industrial part of the city. We're not going to give you a cultural alliance. I've told you several times. Huh. Are they no longer at war with him? No. Kube's at war with a lot of people right now. The Ottomans, Phoenicia, Sweden, and of course Inca. Huh. I didn't know that they were at war with anyone more than the Inca. Oh, it looks like Canada's stable. I mean, like, Canada on whatever continent this is. Manchuria. Canadian Manchuria. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason, well, actually, did they not spawn on the water? Because they're inland. Perhaps they spawned on this water. I think that was a bug that they were having with the game, like them spawning on land or like in places they weren't supposed to, basically. Also, in just a turn, we're going to complete a railway between Wallata and Karinya. It's going to be such an momentous occasion. It's going to give us some great moment stuff. And ooh, what's that? Your pledge fulfilled. Move the troops on the border, I think. We're not going to give you a cultural alliance either. You're almost dead. Why would we waste a perfectly good alliance, like one of the best alliances, in fact, on you? I've got like three. Oh, I think we can ally with these guys. With that might not be a good idea because they don't like a lot of people, but I am going to do it anyway. Not there. Alliances? No, alliances down here. Create a cultural alliance. Yes. And I'll make it so cultural alliance level 3, cultural alliance level 2. They don't exert loyalty pressure on us, and we get culture from trade routes between us. Each of your districts gets an additional great person per turn if you have a trade route from the city. Okay, that's useful because I think we have at least one trader going somewhere in here, but we might not. Probably not, actually. Maybe we should buy another trader. Barracks is done in here. Ooh. Foreign Ministry. Leveraging of city-states, basically. Grandmaster's Chaper's Religion, so I'm going to go Intelligence Agency. And almost that. Oh, it's not going to be this turn. Are there any other units that we could attack? Yes, but are we going to win immediately? Probably not, actually. We might get quite damaged by that. Okay, so what are we gonna go for next? Replaceable parts sounds good, but flight sounds better. Yeah. We're going to fly. Also, what alliance will we get with you now? Perhaps. Hungary's denounced Sweden. The world seems very divided right now. Perhaps because I'm not very relevant, as I've lost 2 pretty major cities. Well, not that major, but kind of major. I mean, it's got more population than Konya or Nioro. Yeah. Jen, at least. Karosa fell to our enemies. Oh, you are going after us. Well, time to die. Oh, yeah, and we're gonna do it. Historic moment. Karinya-Wallata Railroad successfully links our cities. That's 3 era score, which pushes us ever closer to getting a golden age, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Maybe go up there. We should probably go to one of their cities, because that will give us some bonuses, because they are our ally. Also, are we no longer allied with Canada? Oh, we are. Yeah, because we're probably because we're not militarily allied with the Inca. We can't see them anymore, so we can't see whether they're attacking these guys or not, or whether they're dealing with Canada. They did take Otatara Pa. I think Pa is their unique thing, isn't it? Well, the people who settle it's a unique thing. Huh. Well, up here, what are we gonna do? Probably gonna have to gain some sources first before we actually do anything, because he's not very experienced as a spy. Yes, Jen has fallen to Phoenicia. I mean, it's not optimal. We still lost the city, but at least it went to someone that isn't the Ottomans. They're our #1 enemy right now, even though we're technically friendly. I think I'm going to continue this railroad up towards Gao now. Oh, we've got protests. Carosa has rebelled and Jen has rebelled. Okay, I knew that. Ugh, sorry. Low housing in Niani. Yeah, we've got low housing in most of our cities. Unmet city-state has been defeated along with Palenque. I think might have been Babylon. I was gonna say that I think the person who defeated Palenque probably defeated. Yeah. Looks like France is just attacking all these city-states here that are neutral. There's a big cluster of city-states right there, apparently. Linköping is gonna fall to Canada. Canada's pretty big, but who's biggest, actually? It's not me. It's the Inca. Oh, right, it makes sense. And the smallest is Coupe. Worst at everything is Coupe. And the best, the person who holds most of the best things, we've got Phoenicia, which have the best crop yield and gross national product. Sulan has the biggest population. I have the most soldiers, in fact. Matthias, why am I thinking? Hungary has the most goods. Oh, so I have the biggest military. No, I don't. Well, right, yeah, because they're always technically ahead because they have captured a city. But Hungary is still better than us, huh? Wonder why that's happened. Maybe the things that we have are technically have more soldiers, but not more, like they have more people working in them, but aren't more numerous, perhaps. Hungary is fascist now, apparently. Hungary has denounced the Inca. Canada is fascist. And they've completed development of totalitarianism. Okay, that's an interesting turn of events. Fascist Canada. Interesting. Perhaps we shouldn't be supporting them then, because they are fascists. If you looked at this guy, you definitely wouldn't think he's a fascist, but apparently he is. I wonder what Canadian fascism would even be. Maybe they're not sorry for committing a Holocaust-like thing. Perhaps. How terrible. They're not sorry for once. Let's build Renaissance walls in there. Even though we're in the industrial area, I could upgrade that to an ironclad, but I don't know if that's the best of ideas because I should have got it when it was a caravel. France has declared war on Mexico City. Come on, France. Why are you... oh, and Hungary's declared friendship with the Ottomans. What's going on here? Is there some kind of alliance against me? Looks like they're friendly with most people. Modern era ends in one turn. Yeah, we're not gonna get a golden age, but at least it's not a dark age. We will have avoided a dark age, like this current age. Gonna continue building the railroad up towards Gao, and then down to Niani and Nyoro and Konya, and then to Wallasa. Then I'm probably gonna do a thing between Karenya and Niani. Then I'm just gonna create railroads all over. You could probably be so incredibly efficient with transport if you just covered every tile in your civilization with railroad tracks. I mean, it'd be terrible to navigate if you're like actually for the purposes of real life trains, but in the game you could just get everywhere fast. Yep. Get everywhere as quickly as possible. Ooh, Kabul has declared war on Inca. Kabul has declared war on the Ottomans. Kabul has declared war on everybody. They're Kabul. Who's... Oh, yeah, because their suzerain is those guys. Yeah, that's not good, because they could be killed, and then that's kind of my ally. Not really, they haven't been allied with me for a while. But anyway, welcome to the atomic era. So basically, I don't know, maybe this world's equivalent of Hiroshima bombs is, like, well, Japanese bombs is like that city-state fiasco there. Current age, normal. What do I do? Gain +1 air score for each successful offensive spy operation? That might be a good idea. Yeah, I think that might be one of our best ideas. Because there are a lot of, we have 2 spies already. Research alliance, that sounds good. We're no longer allied with Canada because they're fascists. Still struggle to see how a fascist Canada would be. Because Canada, I don't know, maybe it's like, you know, the Canada run by the British that exterminated the Cree. Yeah, also this is the, well, I mean, it's kind of, its purpose is kind of gotten rid of by Kumasi, but yeah, that's like the most useful canal in the entire game, I'd say, right now. It connects this huge, the Arctic Ocean to the Rake Ocean. I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce that, but Rake? I'm pretty sure it's not Reich. The Reich Ocean. German water. Guten Tag. It's Tag, right? I think it's not Tag. Tag, maybe. If you're German, and, well, I'm German, if you speak German kind of well, then you might want to correct me on that. Guten Tag. That's like good day, I think. Guten Morgen is like good morning. Someone's a pillager. Oh, also, did you guys, not you guys, did you guys just, do you have a nuke agenda? Do you like nuclear weapons? Hungary has declared their friendship with Canada. Oh. Huh. If only I had that mod that, like, lets you visualize alliances. Huh. Maybe I should be allying more closely with these guys. How are your alliances working? You're officially allied with Inca, and you're friends with the Ottomans. I don't know, maybe it's time to put our differences aside with these guys and declare friendship. Perhaps. Yay, friendly. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Even though we are spying on them. Listening post. I also might continue the railroad into our allies' land up here. Phoenicia. That could be a good idea. I mean, Phoenicia, are you at war with... You're at war with the Maori, and I guess we don't like the Maori. I mean, we're friends with them, but we're just gonna, like, decide that they need to be gotten rid of. Okay, so it's just these two cities left, because I'm pretty sure there was one down there, but we couldn't see it, but now it's Incan. We can build a dam here. 3 housing sounds like a good idea. Can only build it up there. Better we get it before Kabul gets it. Who are they attacking? Looks like they were attacking someone, but I don't know. Maybe it was like rebels. That city is gonna, like, it's not doing too well. Are they, like, in a bad era? I didn't check that. Oh, they are. Looks like our new friend and our older friend are in Dark Ages. That mega colossal eruption, hope that didn't kill one of our people. Might have. Perhaps. Sweden, how are they allied? They're not really allied. I think you confuse your admiration of me with friendship. No, I don't really admire you. I mean, how big is your empire? It's kind of big. It's bigger than mine, but whatever. I'm gonna send you a gift then, because we want you on our side. Gonna buy friends. That will make them happy. Give them a lot of money. And favorable trade deals is +10. Under I think they still don't really like us. They're not interested in that. How about I give you more money? 400. That's gotta increase that a lot. Oh, maybe the max is 10. I just wasted a lot of money. If we built a railroad into Phoenicia, which we could do, which would, if only that doing stuff like that, like, made them like you. I mean, like, not necessarily the best example here, but because it compares me with the terrible government that is China. Their Belt and Road, their new Silk Road thing that they're doing, and then you can get their own water, you know, that, basically, history of the world. Anyway, so, yeah, they're gonna bring that back, basically, and they're gonna build a lot of highways and train tracks and ports in a bunch of developing countries, which is good, but I'm sure that their motives are not good against the West, basically. Yeah, but basically, if only we could do that. And I mean, like, those countries now like China. I think they were doing something in Pakistan and, like, Sri Lanka. So maybe they don't like India now. Pretty sure they were in, like, that economic thing with Brazil and Russia. Well, I think it was Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa that were kind of allied a little. BRICS, you know, just stands for all of those places. Anyway, we got gain sources active. We could foment unrest, but that doesn't seem like the best idea. We should probably do that somewhere else, like Ankara, or, like, you know, somewhere that's likely to succeed. Well, Karausa probably would be the best place to do that. But what I think I'm gonna do is siphon funds. That's 1,000 coins, 1,000 gold. Because why would you not want more money? Also, I'm gonna spend some of my money on building things. Buy a watermill. Can't buy anything in there. Can buy a coal power plant in there, but I don't know if I want to. Buy a bank. Sure, I can buy a lot of stuff here. Yes, library. Can I not buy everything all at once? Okay, bank. Stock exchange. More inspiration towards capitalism. Let's see, armory. Watermill. Okay. So we've bought all the buildings we can get now. Can we buy stuff in here? Oh yeah, there's still stuff to buy in here. Factory. And bank. And monument. And stock exchange. And just build some medieval walls. And in here, aquaculture. And then I'm gonna buy a builder. Is there anything to buy in here? Oh, I can buy a stock exchange, but I think I'll have to do that next turn. You too possess the wisdom of Solomon. Your nation is made of many people who live in harmony. Ah, right. You just made me... You were angry about me about that earlier, but now I'm big enough to... The Ottomans are trading with Canada. Canada has formed an alliance with Hungary. Hungary is trading with Canada. Okay. No. We don't like you anymore, Canada. You know, because you're Nazi, no. I mean, no offense to you if you are Canadian. Okay. So. But this Canada is fascist. So, I don't know. Maybe they're, like, they got concentration camps for the like, the native Maori people in here. That'd be terrible. Or, like, internment camps or border camps or whatever you call them. Anyway, also, did I just see... they have a rock band. The indigo penguin, which is suiting for them because they are the Arctic now. Looks like they're going to be attacked. So this rock band is heading into enemy territory. I don't know where it expects to go. What on this continent is not at war with them? Nobody. Well, I mean, me. So they probably should have gone that way. Build a fishery there. That's a good fishery location right there. As I said before. Ooh, we can also have waterworks. Sounds good. Neighborhood and aqueduct. We have a neighborhood or aqueduct in here, right? No. Well, if we ever get a neighborhood in there, we'll be fine. Gonna put that there. Gonna build a dam. It's gonna be a beautiful dam. Sure. I'm gonna let you do that, mostly so you stop asking me. Also, Nyoro and Konya need power. This place generates power, right? Yeah, well, it was going to. What's building that? Was that never finished? Walasa. Oh, right, I said that I didn't want to do that because that's probably gonna not be good. I'm gonna build some more units. Had a Muskman. Ooh, great people. Ooh, it's like 2 great people. Huh. Great engineer. Sergei Korolev grants 1,500 production towards space race project construction. I'm gonna take it, even though I'm not gonna do the space race. A bird came down. Writer Emily Dickinson. Huh, that's gonna be more useful. Is there anywhere that they can go though? I don't know. Do you have any space for great works? No. Well, we're just gonna stay there then. Maybe might want to go outside the city and then wait forever. Just gonna keep you here, maybe. Because there's really no reason we'd need to go to that tile. Three food. Huh. I thought it had bonuses for being next to reefs. Maybe that's... Oh, right, that's the big thing. The on the water living thing. I forgot what it's called, but you can build that on the future era. And we can't go in here and see it because the future era is scrambled in every game. See, it could be any of these. We're not even anywhere near there yet. We aren't even in the current era, the atomic era. We're back in the modern era. Barely. They're voting on something, but I'm not allowed to vote on it. Is it this catastrophic eruption? No. Ooh, that's a lot of war. Military emergency against them, and there was going to be a military emergency against them. City-state emergency against them, rather. We do not... Oh, what did they capture? Oh, they captured that city. Oh, yeah. How many people have attacked them now? Hungary, of course, and Canada, I think. Okay. Let's see. Think I might be getting off now. Treasury is filling up quite nicely. Okay. Yeah, I know, guys. You don't have to compliment me on it every few seconds. It's actually not. It's only happened like twice, or maybe 3 times if I've missed it the first on this episode. Speaking of this episode, I think it's going to have to be drawn to a close right after we tell this builder to... What can he build? He can build there. And this military engineer, he can build railroads right into the Taj Mahal. That sounds like a good idea. And with that, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It supports the channel quite a bit. Please comment down below. We do streams on every so often. I have a difficult schedule, so I don't know at the moment when the next time that we will be on the stream will be, but always check around at about 5 o'clock because that is when we start the streams. And with that, thanks for watching and see you next time.